Good afternoon, Carmel High School.
Today's show will feature updates on the new Avengers movie, Post Malone's new album, and cell phone addictions.
And also sports news including Indiana All-Stars and...
Carmel High School, this is CHTV. In local news, police are conducting an investigation after somebody reported finding a body on Indianapolis northeast side in a wooded area. Officials from the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department were called to a stretch of woods near Franklin Road around 6:47 Sunday night, where they discovered a deceased person.
Detectives have responded to the incident and are looking for witnesses. However, the victim's identity has not been released. The investigators are currently searching for more answers and are asking anyone with information about the incident to contact the IMPD Homicide Office.
Just announced from the IMPD, a 24-year-old suspect has been arrested in connection to the murder of an Indianapolis woman in 2016. LaJuan Browning from Indianapolis was held Monday in the Marion County Jail on a preliminary charge of murder in the death of Jessica Whitehouse. Browning also faces preliminary robbery and firearm charges. Whitehouse, who was 30, was shot to death on November 2, 2016 in the 4300 block of Norwaldo Avenue on the north side.
Detectives found her with at least one gunshot wound. Prosecutors and police have not explained how they connected Browning to Whitehouse's death. Court records remained sealed Monday. The day after the police found Whitehouse's body, IMPD announced that detectives located a 1994 Crown Victoria that they believed had been driven by her killer. I feel remorseful that a life was taken, but I feel better for her family knowing that the man who caused this is off the streets.
Now over to Daniel with more news updates.
Thank you, Ayana. Recent studies have shown that cell phone use among teenagers is at an all-time high. Many students are using their cell phones in everyday activities. CHTV's very own Maya Henderson and Ted Paya take a closer look at the issue. This is all from the news desk. Now back to Ty.
Today's local sports news is for you basketball fans. First off, I'd like to congratulate our own Michigan commit, Amy Dilk, for winning Mrs. Basketball as well as the Indiana Gatorade Player of the Year. She concluded her career here at Carmel with over 1,400 points, 550 rebounds and assists, and 340 steals. We're proud to call her one of our own, and 2 cups for her and best wishes in her career at the University of Michigan. In men's basketball news, tonight, top 5 player in the nation, McDonald's All-American and hometown hero, New Albany guard Romeo Langford will choose where he will take his talents next season at 7 p.m. on ESPN. After winning Mr. Basketball last night and coming off an amazing 34 points per game senior season, Hoosier fans have their fingers crossed. He chooses Indiana over Vanderbilt and Kansas. That's all I have for you today. Now to Brett and Garrett with more sports news.
Thank you, Ty. This is Brett David and Garrett Drake with your CHTV Sports Update. The first round of the NBA playoffs ended yesterday with 8 of the 16 teams moving on to the next round. The Cavaliers were able to defeat the hometown Pacers in a Game 7 winner-take-all by a score of 105-101. The team was led by LeBron James, who scored 45 points and added on another 9 rebounds and 7 assists.
The Pacers were led by their young all-star Victor Oladipo, who had a double-double with 30 points and 12 boards, but it was not enough in the end. The Celtics also beat the Bucks in a Game 7 and were led by Terry Rozier and Al Horford, both of whom had 26 points. It was a very exciting first round, and I expect it to continue. Some of the most exciting second-round matchups include Warriors taking on the Pelicans, the Jazz and the Rockets, 76ers versus Celtics, and the Cavaliers versus the Raptors.
The NFL Draft was the other big sports headline over the weekend, with the Cleveland Browns taking Baker Mayfield with the first overall pick in the draft. But the most talked about prospect, Saquon Barkley, the running back from Penn State, was taken second overall by the New York Giants. He is said by many to be possibly one of the best talents to have ever played the game. He will definitely be the most watched rookie this year. The Indianapolis Colts were able to take 2 offensive linemen in the draft with the hopes that these new additions will finally be able to protect the franchise quarterback in Andrew Luck. A record was also set in the first round of the draft this year. For the first time ever, 4 quarterbacks went in the top 10 picks of the draft. With all these new additions, it'll be very interesting to see what team can use their new additions to the best of their advantage.
Adding on to the suspense of the draft, a former Greyhound was hoping that his name would be called. UCLA tight end Austin Roberts was a redshirt junior for this past season, and he had a good impact for the Bruins with 220 yards and 2 touchdowns. Roberts graduated from school, and now he will hope to get an opportunity by an NFL team for the preseason to show what he can do at the professional level. Last week, Brett and I attended Carmel's first unified track meet at home. Let's take a look.
Drake, and today we will be giving you an inside look at Carmel's unified track meet. This is their first meet of the year, and they will be competing against Lawrence North, Ben Davis, Zionsville, and Washington. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now let's go take a look. All right, guys, I'm here with Sid Ruff, who is a member of Carmel Unified Track. And first off, what does the schedule for Unified Track look like on a weekly basis for you guys?
We usually start the week off on Mondays, and we usually do 3:30 to 5 or 4:30 depending on weather, and we're usually on the track, and it's super fun. And then Wednesdays we do the same thing, Fridays we do the same thing, depending on the weekend. Then we have a meet either home or away, and today's our first home meet. So.
And lastly, can you describe the feeling of being able to help all these kids and make a positive impact in their lives?
It's definitely a really good experience, especially not a lot of these kids get this experience, so at Carmel it's a huge deal.
All right, that's all we got. Thanks, guys. And now we're back here with Sloan Goldblatt, who is also a member of Carmel's Unified Track Team. And Sloan, what is your favorite event and why do you like it?
My favorite event's got to be the shot put. It's my best event. It's awesome. It's all about explosion, and really you get to let out all the anger that you had the entire day just from that event.
And also, what does it mean to you to be able to make a positive influence in all these kids' lives who come out here?
It truly feels great. We're helping them, but we're also competing with them. It's just really a great time. Every practice, everyone's got a smile on their face. Everyone just has a blast, and it's truly great. It's a great experience, great time. Nothing better.
All right, thanks. Good job today. And that is all we have here from Carmel Stadium. The Unified Track Meet is over. Thank you for watching. Maybe we'll be back for another one soon.
Well, that is all that we have for you today from the Sports Desk. Now back to Ayana.
In entertainment news, Disney is working on a Kim Possible live-action movie. The original hit TV show premiered in 2002, and the animated series ran for 87 episodes. 16-year-old Sadie Stanley landed the role of Kim Possible alongside the 18-year-old Sean Jamboni, playing Ron Stoppable. Julie Taylor, the Disney Channel's president of casting, says Sadie delivers Kim's confidence, smarts, and agility, and Sean is such a magnetic character who always finds the right balance of physical comedy and heart. The movie will begin production this summer and is on track to debut sometime in 2019. Many people are looking forward to see this movie, so be sure to check it out. Now over to Cami Petit with more entertainment updates.
Currently, Marvel fans are reacting to the latest release by the Avengers franchise, Avengers: Infinity War. The movie has already managed to make $39 million on its first night of release. The highly anticipated film features a long cast from Robert Downey Jr., Chris Pratt to Scarlett Johansson. The movie also features fan favorite Tom Holland, who starred as Spider-Man in the movie Spider-Man: Homecoming. Also, Chadwick Boseman, who starred in the record-breaking Black Panther, makes a cameo in the film. Additionally, Chris Evans stars as Captain America in the film. This comes in the midst of rumors that the actor plans to retire the role after the 2019 follow-up Avengers 4, as his contract is set to end soon after the movie. When asked about the rumors, Evans replies that he believes Avengers 4 would be the right note to end his time playing the Marvel superhero. In other news, music fans are swirling about Post Malone's new album. The album, which created lots of excitement prior to its release, is already shattering streaming records. Most notably, the album shattered Spotify's first-day streaming record. This impressive accomplishment only comes a few days after J. Cole's album, K.O.D., had just achieved that record the week prior. However, the success of the album isn't stopping there. As of today, tracks from the album, such as The Future with Nicki Minaj, titled Ball For Me, sits at number 6 on the iTunes chart. That's all I have for you today, Carmel. I'm Cami Petit, and now back to the host desk.
Thank you, Cami, for the entertainment update.
Well, that wraps up our show for today. For more stories like this, visit our YouTube channel at CHTV Carmel Television and on Twitter at CHTV.
Thank you for tuning in for this edition of the CHTV Afternoon Newscast. Have a wonderful day, Carmel.